miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Another run here for Robinson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, Penix. To the right, that's Penix. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's McLeod. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Christian Rose. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. 19.
Throwing is Penix. They'll get this out wide to McLeod. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. From the gun, it's Penix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
And he's into the end zone. Ray McLeod Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Come on, set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set, cut.
On play action, Young. This one caught left side by Evans. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Not much there. Maybe a Young. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Now, former Georgia Bulldogs. Back in his home state, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
To the rookie from Arizona, Tedoroa McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The 16-yard line.
Let's set.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Set. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Cut, cut.
Now Young gonna keep it himself. And this is not gonna work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Here we go. Here we cut.
On 4th down, Young will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown. decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Look at play action with Young. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
Ready.
Young going to give it to Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Down. 60 reps. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On first and 10, here's Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
The motion man is Sanders.
33. Check.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up to third and 3.
Here we go.
The motion man is Sanders.
32. Check. Hut.
We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the bottom. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Good blocking, and he's in. Nick Chubb, touchdown, Panther. That his first touchdown this year. The extra point is good. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Gonzalez now for the point out. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead.
Panthers 7. Bradley Pinion set to
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, ready.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay, right? Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagle.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4. To throw is Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and 7.
Let's go. Cowboys! Let's go.
The zone read. This is Penix. To the pylon. He's in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7.
Panther Renfro on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
On the set. Come on, ready?
On the bootleg, it's Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, This takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
We'll go play action now with Penix. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught, and it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Gonzalez now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
Set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's got his man. That's Hunter Renfrow. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. To throw is Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. Now a timeout. That's their first. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look, as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Horn now to return it.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 36 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
Give it up the middle to Brooks. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Here we cut.
Here's a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Christian Rosebrook. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Atlanta.
At the 21-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's a 2nd and 6.
at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Let's go.
On third down, Penix. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Check pitch. Come on, set. Yell it. Can run.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go now. Ready.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Ready, set. Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut.
On play action, Young on the run to the right. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
Set, ready.
4-yard pickup on the play.
Hut, hut.
And the Panthers.
Again, it is Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Panthers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the 4th quarter. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 22 minutes. Right 40. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Ready. Here we go. Check, hut.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And the Panther is going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
And the Panthers first down. First and goal.
Let's go. Set.
Brooks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they...
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers.
Ready, ready.
Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drill.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hiking 18.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 10 at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it at the 3. And the Falcons are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They're going to go play action, but he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go. This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Ready?
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line. Young going to give it to Bruce. The ball comes out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the toss, it's Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. My way.